I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. Doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest to the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you're the proclaimed toughest to the proclaimed weakest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter if you're family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. It doesn't matter whether you like Raymond or hate Raymond. It doesn't matter whether you like Raymond Ivy YouTube channel or dislike it. It doesn't matter if you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I greet all you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. This evening happened to be Sunday, May the 3rd, 2020. The time of the vision, the time for change. Time being about 3:20 p.m. Like I said, 2020, the time of the vision, time to change. A lot of people is waking up, not just in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, but all around the world. People is waking up to not celebrating Christopher Columbus Day anymore, because they know in 1492 and 93, Christopher Columbus came from Spain or Europe and came over here and raped and killed innocent people. Then claimed that he discovered, him and a crew of his barbaric rapists and thieves and robbers claimed they discovered the new land. But we ain't gonna even go there right now. Today happened to be the 24th year that I came on the soils of Charleston, Missouri. To be exact, it was May the 3rd, 1996. Came down here and stayed with my grandmother, may she rest in peace, who has passed away. But what I want to say today, to all of those that continue to make their mock YouTube videos and say, what have I done for society? What have I done down here in Charleston, Missouri? Why do I complain? Some of them you can see, just like the individual that made the YouTube video that was titled, Everybody Hate Raymond. We seen he couldn't even spell Raymond, and I spells my name out. I have it on my YouTube channel. And I guess I talked about him being one of those, just like Mikey and some of the other ones, John Cole and some of the other ones that hide their identity. They must have been in the Charleston R1 school district here in Charleston, Missouri, Mississippi County, special ed, where they dropped out or they failed. Not dropped out, they failed because they just didn't want to pay attention. But what is his name? Everybody Love Raymond seemed like he done changed his name to Bo Taylor now. If you look at Bo Taylor's grammar, it'll be the same as Mikey and some of the other ones. We know they can't spell. We know they can't count. We know they can't think. Another thing, we know that they hide behind these mock YouTube channels. But if you want to know what I did, Bo Taylor, for society or for Charleston, Missouri and Mississippi County, all you got to do is take inventory. But you can let us know, you and Mikey and the rest of them, let us know what y'all done did lately or in the past. To me, it don't even matter, because you just like the Ku Klux Klan to me. They have sheets on their shoulders and hoods on their head. You see what I'm saying? Hiding their identity because their brains are dead. You see, if you listen to the song by the Staple Singers, Respect Yourself, it said, take your sheet off your head, face, boy. This is a brand new day. Ain't nobody scared of the Ku Klux Klan no more. Y'all more scared of yourself. Ain't nobody listening to you house, well, I ain't gonna call you that, you sellout blacks. Ain't nobody listening to y'all no more. They know y'all laying here misusing the black community because you ain't putting nothing in. You see these signs all over the place in the yards, people running for a senator and all these other places, but you ain't gonna never see these individuals running, coming in the black community, but when it's time to vote. Once they in office, That's what they do. They sit in office. They put blacks in control that are robots, or blacks that's in control that's going to do anything it takes to try to depress the black community, to try to keep the black community down. But you see them graves down there, you see 4 of them. Mike Cole, John Cole, Mikey Jones, everybody hate Raymond, or you, whichever one you want to be, Bo Taylor, Jason Lee, or if you want to be Don't Tread on Me, Mike Graham. We can bury y'all, double y'all up like you've been in the military. But that's what the people that's looking for a change in 2020, that's what we look at y'all as we look at them grave sites in my backyard. But I thank God for all I have done here in Charleston, Missouri, and other places. But anybody that I criticize, whether they handing out food or not, I know the ones that I criticize, and it's not all, the ones from the Charleston R1 school district, I know what they doing behind closed doors. I got paperwork. You see what I'm saying? Those that's in 700 Elm Street or Cy Williams Street, I know what they doing. I have paperwork. Those in the police department, the sheriff department, those that's in the in the 33rd Circuit Court and City Hall, I know what they doing personally because I have paperwork. And it ain't everybody. It must be hurting somebody. You see what I'm saying? Because they study focusing on Raymond Ivy YouTube channel instead of showing us what they doing. You see what I'm saying? Anything Raymond Ivy is doing, it's coming out of my pocket. I ain't taking government money, or I ain't working for the city or the county and racking in a paycheck and ain't doing my job in the black community. But I enjoy my stay here in Charleston, Missouri. If I want to complain about something, and my complaints are legitimate, when my 1-year-old arm was broke, that's a legitimate complaint. Somebody should have been investigated. If she was in my custody, they would investigate it and said I did it. I'd probably been arrested. Had I been working in the Family Dollar store and a white person came in and I did what the white person did to my 13-year-old daughter, I think I got fired. See, this girl didn't get fired for what she did to me and my daughter, because what she did to me was October 23rd of 2019. She got fired March the 7th, 2020. What she did to my daughter was February of 2020. You see, so she didn't get fired for that. Everybody knows she didn't get fired for that. Didn't nothing happen to the bus driver what he did to my then 5-year-old daughter. You see what I'm saying? I can go on and on and on, but you know, it's a lot of things that I done did down here. I done took some of these major corporations up to the United States federal district courts for racial discrimination. I done did a lot of other things. I done helped people where they belong to churches and the churches didn't help them. Their family members called me from St. Louis, Kansas City, and other places to help their mothers or their elder parents, because the churches, and I'm not saying all, if you're not part of those that's not doing what they should be doing, you see what I'm saying? But people call me. Why do they call me? Bo Taylor said I must be getting a crazy check. You see, white supremacists and sellout blacks, they call it crazy when you stand up against you cowards. That's what y'all call crazy. Y'all call Martin Luther King crazy, but he still went down to Memphis, even though you cowards killed him. You see what I'm saying? Y'all call Malcolm X crazy, but he still stood up against you sellout blacks and you racist white, but y'all killed him. Y'all call Nelson Mandela crazy, but he spent 27 years in prison and he didn't back up and he came out to be the president. I guess that's crazy. But what's really crazy about it, all of y'all talking all this stuff about me, show us what y'all done did. I doubt if you can show me anything that y'all done did positive. If you show your faces, it'll be 100% sure that you either white supremacists or sellout blacks. You got sellout blacks passing out these foods. You got some of these preachers, I don't care if they're black or white, that's messing with these little kids. What preacher ride around with a van load full of children and have a 13 or 14-year-old sitting in the front with them that already been misused by some grown man before, instead of having some woman in there with them. But I ain't gonna say no more. Y'all can say what you want to say about me, but produce your proof. I'm gonna produce mine. I've been down here for 24 years. You see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna keep on doing what God wants me to do. Peace, be still.